In a distributed system, such as with microservices, it may sometimes happen that a service becomes temporarily unavailable, either because it cannot process the incoming request due to a lack of resources or simply because it crashed. For such event to never go unnoticed, we can implement a health check endpoint that clients such as monitoring services, load balancers, or service registries can periodically invoke to verify that the application is still running and also to track any network latency it may experience. This endpoint usually responds with an HTTP 200 OK and includes at least the uptime of the process, which is the number of seconds since the process started, and the timestamp of the response, which is the date and time expressed in seconds of when the response was sent. Now, instead of implementing this endpoint directly into the server loader module, we're going to improve the flexibility of our application by separating the controller's declaration from its implementation into a dedicated module. The idea behind this is that if tomorrow we were to create a new version of our API that incorporates some of the existing endpoints, we could more easily reuse the existing controllers, thus preventing code duplication, which will be a direct violation of the dry programming principle. So let's create a new top-level directory named controllers, and within it a file named health.js. Within this file, let's now write the following module that exports the controller function I've described at the beginning of this lesson. Let's import it into the server loader module, and let's mount it to the server instance on the health path using the get method. Finally, let's test this new endpoint using the following curl command, which should cause the server to respond with an HTTP 200 containing an object with an uptime and a timestamp property.